this powder with the other products. Sis, let me tell you, we did not come to play, we came to slay. Hey beauties, it's Daisy here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty powder foundation that just came out. I got my Sephora bag here and we are going to see how this bad boy is looking. So I got the color 385. That is my winter color. I usually go for 420 in the summer, but I brightened up. I haven't been going anywhere, so you know how that goes. So here is how the foundation's looking, and it comes with a little sponge so you can just do your makeup on the go. I usually don't use this, but we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm starting off with a bare face and we're gonna use our fat water. I really love this stuff. I just got it. This stuff really hydrates my skin. I am more on the dry side, so it gives me some moisture, and then it helps not make my makeup look so cakey since my skin is dry. Now that we got some moisture going on, I'm just gonna fill in my brows. Now I'm gonna conceal my brows using 385 in the Pro Filt'r concealer. So I forgot, I have this concealer brush that I bought for them and I really love it. It really blends everything out. So now I'm just gonna use my Dare to Create palette and we're just gonna do a quick and simple smoky eye to get this whole look together with that foundation. So we got the eyes done, a nice smoky eye. So first off, I am gonna conceal under my eyes because I do have some dark circles. And this time I'm gonna use 390. It has a little bit more of like an orangey undertone, but it's gonna help to basically color correct. So I'm just gonna do a few little dabs here. Then I'm just gonna cover up a little pimple I have. I also wanna touch up my lip because it's a little darker there. And I'm gonna use that same concealer brush. And look at that. I love this concealer. You only need a little bit and it goes a long way. So I'm not sure if you guys can see here, but I have a few freckles all around my face. Is covered a little bit from the concealer, but I know if foundation works or not by determining if it's covering my freckles. So that will be the test for this powder foundation. So again, we have 385 right here. First, I'm gonna use this sponge and see like how that works on my skin compared to like a powder brush, okay? So I'm just gonna dab just a little bit and put it, see I got a freckle right here. Let's see. And just like that, oh my gosh, it's covered. Okay, powder foundation. I usually use liquid foundation because powder sometimes just doesn't give me that coverage, but I don't know, this is looking good so far. So do I want to use this to apply foundation? I don't know. Let me try a different brush. So I do have this big fluffy brush from them as well. I think it's really used for like the setting powder, but we're just gonna dab that in here, get enough product. Let's see. Oh yes, hunty. Let me see. Yeah, this is working. This is working. Okay. It doesn't have as much like buildable coverage as a sponge. So I'm going to use the sponge first and then go over the full face with the powder brush just to give it that final finish. I'm going to do one side of my face first so you guys can see the difference. So I'm looking and I don't even know if you can tell the difference because the coverage is just so flawless and it looks just like my skin. So this is the side with the powder foundation, and this is the side without the powder foundation. You can tell more that my skin is just flawless more on the right side than this side. Yeah. So yeah, this might be my everyday foundation really, because it's really lightweight, and then you don't have to put all that heavy foundation on your face, like the liquid. So now that I know that this foundation powder is working and is on point, we are gonna do the other side of my face, okay? The crazy thing is that this foundation looks so light, and when I put it on my skin, it just blends in really well. And this looks good just how it is. I'm just gonna do a nice light coat on top just to make sure everything is even. Then I'm gonna go back in with that 385 concealer and highlight a little bit. And I like to carve out my face so I know exactly where my highlight and my contour will go. It's really like an easy guide. When you basically just look right where your nose is and draw a line upward. That really helps me, you know, snatch my face. And you see, with this concealer brush, girl, this concealer is going nowhere. It's staying in place and just being blended out. Now you don't want to let this concealer sit too long because it's harder to blend out, as you can see here. But I really like how it stays in place, so. I'd rather blend a little bit more than have to keep applying like a whole bunch of concealer. So for setting powder, I have the color Honey from Fenty Beauty. So I have like a love-hate relationship with this setting powder. It's bomb, it's thick, it like really snatches your face, but sometimes it looks too cakey, probably because I'm putting too much product on. So you just really need a thin layer. So I just got a little bit here. I'm just gonna blow it out and gently press it on my skin. You don't wanna go too harsh because it like soaks into your pores, so. And you don't want to let this setting powder sit. Don't bake with this. I would not recommend, because you're just going to look way too cakey. Just put a nice layer on there, blend it out, and you'll be good to go. You need to go back and add some more. Go ahead and do that. Just don't apply a lot because you don't want to look cakey. You just want to look highlighted. But I really like how everything is just chiseled here. And you know, I'm looking snatched and glowy. So I might let the chin sit here just a little bit because I really like that look, making it pop. You know, just, I don't even know how to explain it. It just really defines your face, girl. But I ain't gonna let it sit too long. Just gonna use that same brush I used for my foundation and blend that out. See, this setting powder really likes to sit, like wherever you put it is where it's gonna be. This powder with the other products, sis, let me tell you, we did not come to play, we came to slay. So now we need to get these cheeks snatched, and we're gonna use the Mocha Mami bronzer powder. I really love this, and I'm just using like a fat fan brush, and it just helps me really contour my cheeks. And I'm just gonna go right under that setting powder so we can just chisel these cheeks, you know. I'm going to go back in with that foundation powder brush and just blend that out so the bronzer isn't too harsh. You want everything to look smooth and blended. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of liner and some lashes, and I'll be right back. I am going to use Bikini Martini. This is my favorite blush. It's so pink. It's so pretty and pink and like vibrant in your face, but when you put it on, it actually looks very natural. So let's do that. And I just lightly dab it on my face and in the areas that I want. You want to make sure you don't smile when you do this, because I used to make a mistake and smile while I'm putting on blush, and it'll be way higher up than I think it is, and my face will look like droopy. So I make sure I don't really smile too much when I'm doing my makeup. So that's a little tip for y'all if y'all ain't know. I have a love-hate relationship with highlighter as well, because sometimes I think it's like way too much and it messes up my makeup look. It looks really good in pictures, but in person it's like, okay, you are too glittery. So I learned how to add a little bit of highlighter and just kind of tone it down, because all this stuff may look good in a picture or on camera, but you want to look as natural as possible in person. So to line my lips, I'm using Cork by MAC. And this is a nice nude color. And I'm going to be using Mauve Wives from Fenty Beauty, their new cream collection. My lips are still on a little bit darker side, so I'm going to use this ColourPop matte lipstick. I'm just going to use just a couple of dabs just to brighten up my lip, and then put that on top. So I just realized I forgot to contour my nose. So I'm going to do that a little bit. I try to do that last, because when I do it while I'm doing my makeup, it sometimes gets lost in the sauce when I'm adding the setting powder and everything. But if you do this last, you can make sure that you don't forget and you don't mess up your nose. So here we have the final look. I actually decided to switch my lip. I used MAC Chestnut and just a regular Fenty Glow. I felt like it would look better for this look, but I was trying the cream lip gloss because it's a new product. It's like the powder foundation, but there's nothing wrong with the original Fenty Glow. I love how this look came together. This powder is so lightweight and it's like an everyday makeup must-have. You can build this coverage and have full coverage, do a whole glam look, or you can just be subtle, just cover up some blemishes and get some concealer and just have a natural glow as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would definitely highly recommend this product. If you enjoyed this video, please show your girl some support. Give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. And until my next video, peace.